Hi Taurus, this is your September general tarot reading, and I'm just going to finish shuffling, which I've done. So for those tarot readers out there, I think this is the horseshoe spread, but I may have adapted it. I can't really remember, but it was taken from a horseshoe spread, I think, which is really my favourite. So I'm just going to have a look at your past, the energy of the past, the recent past. I'm going to draw two cards on each. The present, so in the past you've got the King of Swords and the Knight of Cups. The present position is the Two of Cups and the Moon card. What's hidden is the Queen of Swords. Oh, you've got a partnership here. And the Wheel of Fortune. The obstacle is the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Just going to move this over. Okay, so the advice card, or what could or should be done, is the Five of Wands and the Devil card, and the potential outcome is the Seven of Cups and the Empress card, underneath the deck the Nine of Wands, and on top the Seven of Pentacles. So I can see here already you've got 1, 2, 3 sevens. So it's kind of an energy of assessing or reassessing, or wondering if this, whatever it is, situation, scenario, is going to pan out for you. So now let's have a look, a further look. So in the past you've got two almost opposing energies in some way. And that could be what this reading is about. Some sort of opposition, some sort of difference. You have got in the present position, you've got the partnership card, or what I see is the partnership card. So this could be a relationship. This could be opposition to a relationship, perhaps. It could be, external opposition, or something that you don't think is right for you, or it could be, some other influence that doesn't think it's right for you. Because I am really getting a thinking energy here with this sword, he's master of the element of air. So it's a lot about the mind. And I'm just going to jump forward to the potential here, which is a card of, in some ways, uncertainty, but also the good aspect to this is I see this as spirit energy and spirit guidance. So it's almost like you've got the rational mind here and the spiritual mind here. So anyway, let's just come back to the present position. I feel that there's definitely uncertainty about some sort of offering, be that emotional, be it romance, be it kindness, be it friendship, whatever. It could even be something artistic or creative with this cup. So there's opposition, but there's also a feeling of togetherness and rightness, if that's a word, wholeness even, finding the person or the thing or the scenario that really matches your energy, your vibe, and what you've been looking for almost. It's got that vibe for it. What's hidden is the Queen of Swords. So this is clarity. It's similar to the King of Swords, but it also has the water element. The Queen of Swords has, I don't know, you could say a third, you could say a quarter of the water element. So she is not without emotion. She does consider the emotional side, but she looks at the emotional truth. And I feel that that's what perhaps is not being seen. Some sort of emotional truth in this situation. And the Wheel of Fortune is, with this, I feel that you could get clarity on that. It's definitely what is hidden, and it might be that the truths that are around you, I'm not saying they're untrue, but they may not be the whole truth, or they may not be what's hidden deep down. It's unusual to see the Queen of Swords as that, but yeah, that's going to be another meaning for me for the Queen of Swords, because just because she is about air and about clarity and about cutting through the bullshit, it doesn't mean that she can't see either that emotional truth, be that love, be that creativity, be that some sort of deep grief. It doesn't matter what emotion it is, but she can cut through the BS to get to that. So it's a very helpful energy. There could be somebody like that around you or coming towards you that could help you with that. The obstacle here is, I'm seeing both of these cards as not necessarily, this can be a card of, well, they both can really, not getting what is fair and right for you. That could be a mindset. It could be a mindset, it could be an actual fact. But sometimes, I guess, the obstacle, it could be like, there can be a case of somebody is in a position where they may have more knowledge, they may have more resources, they may have more wisdom. Wisdom, knowledge, there's a difference. They may have more experience than you. So is it yielding to that? Is that some sort of obstacle? Or is it yielding to the fact that you may be deficient in one of those areas, and perhaps nobody else is involved? It's just within yourself. It's admitting to yourself, well, I'm not really sure about this, or I haven't had experience with that. I'm not sure if I have the right resources. So there's a bit of ego, I find, sometimes with this card. So the guidance here, is really to push through this feeling, push through, perhaps to investigate this obstacle a bit more. And this present position, this uncertainty here, you've got a beautiful card here and you've got an uncertain card here. It feels like, to push through that, it's going to enable you to be in a position where you have more choices. Because this is also a card of choice. You may well feel at the moment, particularly with this energy, this obstacle, that you don't have a lot of choice, that you aren't strong enough in some way. So there may be a need for you to gain strength in one of those areas that I mentioned, or to make an effort to gain some sort of strength, to get stronger in one of those areas. But this is about pushing through this energy. This is competition either within you or perhaps around you, or both. And this is just basically fear. The devil means fear. So, fear of the unknown, fear of failure, Fear, fear, fear. It's just the F word, really. It's the F word in the tarot. It's the F word in life, really. It's much more harmful than the other F word. And as I was saying, the potential is for choice, the potential, but with that choice, there's also temptation. You've got temptation here too. If anyone watching this, if this is in any way about addiction, then this is a warning here about that, and to do something about that, to keep fighting that, really. Because this can be substances, the potential to, and it's actually saying, if that is the case, you do fight that. If you're fighting that situation, then you have the potential to be aware of temptation, but to be able to focus in on the right path. The Empress card is about growth. So this situation is going to, if you sort through it and get clarity on it, I'm not saying it's going to happen immediately, because you've got a few tricky cards here with this. You've also got this card here, well, just to finish that, is that you're going to have a period of creativity and growth. And I feel that there could be a benefit in the communication area, because these cards are about communication. This card is about lack of communication. And these are, having clear and honest communication. This card here, which is in the what's hidden, can be the card. It can certainly be the card of your fortunes turning, or fate turning and changing, and it can go either way. But it can also be the card of patterns. So if there's some sort of pattern of behaviour within yourself or within others, this is saying that that could be hidden. It's with everyone, really. We have patterns, whether they're, minor or major. And this is saying, just be aware of perhaps some sort of pattern that is occurring within you at the moment, or a potential for a pattern to start up again and occur. So that is what I've got, Taurus. Have a great month.